If you look back, I mean, at the early stages of the story, what we heard was the fact that Muzikayise Malephane had been offered about 70,000 rands. That was speculation that was making the rounds when her body was first discovered. But we later find out on Friday that, in fact, according to him, that was true. But when we spoke to his friends, you'll remember early last year, we spoke to his friends, and what they said was that 70,000 rands was very little for Muzikayise. Now, in his plea, in that statement issued by the NPA, he basically says that at first he was offered about 7,000 rands, which he told the boyfriend that it was too little. He later then offered him 20,000 rands. He said it was little. He then bumped it up to 70,000 rands this time around. So those are the details. I mean, in that plea, he also mentions how this was pre-planned way before the murder happened, and how on the day that it actually happened, the boyfriend went to his house, found him hanging out with two of his friends, and later said, this is a day that Tshegofatso Pule must die. But they were planning to make it look like a suicide. But obviously, when he went to the bridge that he was supposed to hang her on, he found that it wasn't possible because it was too busy.
Wow. Those really are chilling details. And, you know, one tries to gauge how the family might be feeling at this stage. You know, on the one hand, you want to get consolation from what happened. On the other, you are obviously completely distraught about what happened.
Absolutely. And I spoke to the uncle on Friday, and he says it's a relief for them that their suspicions are now confirmed. I mean, you'll remember when the story first emerged that Tshegofatso left home saying that she's going to meet the father of her baby. They're going to buy clothes. But she didn't return home. A couple of days later, she's found hung from a tree. So these are the suspicions that they had, that the boyfriend could be involved. It's so bad, Ayanda, that in fact, he says that one of their relatives collapsed after hearing all these chilling details. So you can imagine, I mean, we're talking about also a man here, I'm talking about the uncle now, who represented Sandile Mantswi in his case. Hearing him saying, it's difficult, I'm going through a lot. My family really is having a difficult time, really having to come to terms with what has happened is something else.
And remind us, Sandile Mantswi was involved in the Karabo Mokoena case, which has really stark similarities to the Tshegofatso Pule case as well. All right, what do we know about the second suspect now? The boyfriend who we now know was married and was actually trying to conceal Tshegofatso Pule's pregnancy.
Yeah, we understand that they've been in a relationship with Tshegofatso Pule. And of course, I mean, when we inquire from the people that are close to him, they do confirm that, in fact, he does have a fiancée. And it's unclear, you know, and we'll get to hear more of these details in court when they emerge, if he really wanted to hide the pregnancy from the wives. But we do know that they were involved, and he's known to be the father of the baby.
Sure. And any word from Tshegofatso Pule's family about whether or not they want to continue coming to the trial because of the effects, like one of the relatives, you know, collapsing because of the details that are coming out?
Yeah, you know, the one thing about them from, you know, early in the case, what they've said is that they are trusting the law to do or to take its course. They've been really patient, with the uncle really emphasizing the need for even the broader public, because you'll also understand that there's a need for, you know, quick justice here. People want justice for Tshegofatso Pule, and especially her unborn child. But the family also saying, we'll be patient with the justice system, we'll wait, but we'll attend every court case, although it really just, you know, takes them back to really what happened and the state at which they found her in.
Absolutely. Well, Linda Mnisi, really a harrowing set of circumstances. Thanks very much for watching that for us.